Figure it out. That's the message to senators from a Supreme Court judge and the governor as the state Senate remains deadlocked and without a clear leader. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ann Hughes.
And I'm John Gray. First at Fox tonight, the governor, David Paterson, says he will not intervene in the Senate's business, but he's urging lawmakers to put aside those differences and get back to the people's business immediately. Now, the governor's announcement came hours after state Supreme Court Judge Thomas McNamara said it would be improper for him to make any kind of decision, and it should all be left up to the 62 members of the state Senate to figure out their leadership agreement on their own. Fox 23's Jeff Saperstone live at the Capitol now with more on the continued deadlock as we go on. Hi, Jeff.
John, with over 40 pieces of legislation set to expire by the end of session next Monday, the pressure is now on for someone in this building to take charge of this entire situation.
Who is in charge in the Senate? More than a week after two Democrats voted with Republicans to change leadership, there is still no clear answer to that question tonight. Supreme Court Judge Thomas McNamara dismissed the case this afternoon, ruling it's improper for the court to get involved in a legislative matter, recommending lawmakers resolve the issue of who is in charge on their own. Tonight, the governor echoing the court.
He's saying go in the chamber and have a vote. Whatever mattered yesterday doesn't matter today.
Paterson says lawmakers must get back to work for the interest of the people. He says if asked, he would step in to act as an impartial leader, but he won't force the Senate to do anything.
And my not impeding on it isn't a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It understands that I'm following the law.
Meanwhile, for a second straight day, Senate Republicans and rogue Democrat Pedro Espada met in the chamber, hoping to pass bills.
We asked them to honor not just the court decision, but to honor their obligations and their solemn oath to do their job.
It's not going to be one-person rule. It's going to be committees, committee chairs, people working together, whether you're a Republican or Democrat, to get the bills out to the floor.
Democrats never showed during session, but they have offered up several bipartisan operating proposals, with the Senate now split at 31-31.
We don't go into session and we don't call session for theatrics. This is not a show.
We will call a session when the Republicans recognize that we need to have a coalition government.
Senate Republicans plan to hold session again tomorrow at 3, but unless both sides can find some common ground and sit down together, very little will be accomplished inside this building in the Senate chamber. Live at the Capitol tonight, Jeff Saperstone, Fox 23 News.